Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, we're gonna do the show in the middle of the field, in Delta, Pennsylvania, right, on the Mason-Dixon line. The Delta Peach Bottom Farmers/Flea Market. And that's where we are right now. Yeah, I'm serious. And I'm serious because you're on location. Well, I'm glad you're still with us. I'm Ken Kiedraowski, and of course this is On Location. And you know, this is the first show, I guess, where I could have rolled out of bed and been here on location within 10 minutes because we're in the world famous Delta, Pennsylvania, 17314. I know that zip code. And we're here at the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds, right?
Yes, we are.
I think that's where we are,
Fairgrounds.
Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds, where every July they have the famous Mason-Dixon Fair, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about let me get this right now, Rodney, just give me a chance here. It's the Delta Peach Bottom Farmers Market and Flea Market, which is held here on the fairgrounds every Saturday morning from 8 until 1.
8 until 1.
8 until 1. And we're going to be talking all about it and why you should come out some Saturday morning and see what's going on here, because it's been a really well-kept secret, but we want to get rid of that secret status. So anyway, I told you who I am, and this gentleman over here is Rodney Higgins. And Rodney and his lovely wife Dee have been in charge of publicity, right? For this flea market farmers market / flea market.
Yes, we've been here since 2016. And the original farmers market was down at the senior center, and it originally started in 2006.
Yeah. And
then they moved up here for more accessibility and a larger area, so more people can come, and so we can have more vendors. And right now we're moving along, and we're still growing, and we still appreciate all the vendors we can get. And anybody that wants to come, they can still come on up, give us a call, or they can either email us at dpbmarkets@zoominternet.net.
Okay, we'll be sure that somewhere along the way we have that on the screen so people can read that. But just to give some of the people a better idea where we are, the fairgrounds are off of Pennsylvania Route 74.
Yes.
And for those coming from Maryland, they'll know that Maryland Route 165, it crosses the state line, and by magic it turns into Pennsylvania 74.
That's correct.
And as soon as you cross the state line, then you before you know it, you have to make a left-hand turn into the fairgrounds, and bang, you're there. So it's really a very interesting, and because it's on the Mason-Dixon line, a historical location. And so now every Saturday morning from early May until the last weekend in October, all these folks, the vendors, they come out here and they're selling what? They're selling the produce.
Selling produce.
And let's talk about some of the different things they're selling.
Well, a lot of them are selling what they call their household treasures, which are their flea market items.
Yeah.
And then we also have a gentleman that does watch repair.
Watch repair?
Yes, we have watch repair.
Well, okay.
The famous Dutch Welker.
Will they put a battery in?
Yes, he will.
There's so many places won't do that anymore.
That's right.
But they'll do it here.
Yeah, do it right here.
So get your batteries put in over here. Yeah.
And then we also have a limited food at the moment.
Yeah.
We have Amish donuts, a lot of Amish baked goods, pies, whoopie pies.
Yeah.
And we also have soft pretzels.
Yeah.
And that's a big hit.
And like right now you have about 17?
Right now, today, we probably have about 17 vendors.
And is it a pretty good flow of people coming in and out and all about up here?
It's a pretty good flow for people.
Yeah.
As you see, we have various vehicles and lots of folks coming through.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
Do you ever keep track on about how many people come up here to shop on a Saturday morning?
No, we haven't done that.
Yeah.
But that's something to consider.
Okay, now the vendors, they buy a spot
Yes.
And do they buy a spot on a weekly basis or for the whole year, or how does that work?
No, the way we do it is that they can come anytime they want to come.
Yeah.
We don't set them up for a specific time period.
Yeah.
So that if they have an opening or they just want to come on by, stop on by, just come on by and we'll handle you. We'll help you out. We'll give you a spot.
And like you said, right now you have about 17, and you might get up to as many as what, as the season progresses?
As the season progresses, we can probably go to about 25 to 30.
25 to 30.
Yes.
Yeah. So the money's raised goes to the, let me get this right here. I better get this right if I live in the area, the Delta Cardiff Volunteer Fire Department.
Yes, that's what all the funds go to. It helps support them because they don't have any paid staff and they depend on the generous donations of the community.
You know, I know with volunteer fire departments, I mean, they're lucky if they might get some money from the state. They might get some money from York County. They might. Then they probably have some other fundraisers during the year.
Yes, they do.
But it's nice that they can depend on whatever monies are made here for their benefit. Because I was amazed. I was talking to some volunteer firemen recently, and they were telling me how much a call-out suit, if that's what you call it, how much a complete outfit to go fight a fire costs about $10,000, including the self-contained breathing apparatus. It's
very expensive.
People don't realize how much money it costs to outfit a volunteer fireman, and plus I think there are a lot of people, unfortunately, who just don't appreciate what amazing job volunteer firemen do for a community, and it's not the safest job in the world, and they're volunteering to keep the rest of the community safe.
Yes, it takes a very special person to be a volunteer fire department.
Yeah.
And we have those here, and they're great. They respond quickly, and they have the utmost respect for most of the people.
Yeah, that's true. Well, listen, so now that people know that you're here at the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds, and you're here every Saturday morning from May until late October, what else do they need to know? I mean, what's the other contact information? Is there a website?
They can contact us going through the Peach Bottom Township website. They can go on PA Vendors, or they can email us at dpbmarkets@zoominternet.net.
Okay, all right, and we'll make sure we have that on the screen as we get done here today. So let's see, am I forgetting anything? I want to make sure we get all this important information out because we want to see a million people here in the near future.
Yes, that would be something else.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. That might even get into the Delta Star if we had that many people. They didn't even write about us. Yeah, that'd be good. Well, listen then. Rodney Higgins, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk with me this morning. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the camera, we're going to go around and just see what's being sold and the people, what they're doing here and enjoying themselves, having a wonderful Saturday morning at the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds and the Delta Peach Bottom Farmers Market and Flea Market. Okay. You stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, I'm glad you're still there. I hope that you've learned something about what's happening out here at the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds on Route 74 in beautiful downtown Delta, Pennsylvania. Well, it's not downtown. Downtown Delta is way over there, but we're just calling it downtown. It's a great place to be on a Saturday morning. So many great vendors here, the produce, the home treasures, everything that you thought you wanted or didn't know you wanted, but when you come here, you'll see it and then you'll want it. That's the way this works. And now you also know that the profits from this event benefit the brave fire folks that takes care of the men and women at the Delta Cardiff Volunteer Fire Department. And you know you always have to support your local volunteer fire department. Always do that. So this is Ken Kiedrowski. I'm glad you've been with us on location.